So it's been an interesting few days on the internet recently. The meltdowns have been coming thicker and faster than normal since the incident in Tennessee that I don't really want to say out loud since YouTube doesn't like it over in America a week or so ago. The conservatives, the big gun rights guys, the come and take it out of my cold dead hands, now hate the Second Amendment and want to infringe on it and ban all trans people from owning guns on account of them having a mental disorder apparently. Okay, I sure can't see how that would ever backfire on you at any point. I don't know. I mean, the left, who they consider evil people who would do anything to win, which they actually are, would never then declare believing in God to be a mental disorder, for instance, and then take all your guns, of course. That would never ever happen. It's amazing how people immediately become what they profess to hate when it suits their opinions and ideas, isn't it? And then there's trans TikTok influencer Dylan Mulvaney, who is causing quite a stir on the internet recently. He has been able to harness the perfect monetizable amount of mocking women while remaining advertiser friendly, and he became the face of Bud Light, which led to a lot of tantrums from people who don't drink Bud Light because only homeless people with no money drink Bud Light, and they immediately started advertising for Bud Light and spreading the gospel of Bud Light across the internet. And having watched his ad campaign spread like wildfire, for some reason that no one could ever figure out in a million years, Nike gave up on biological women and made Dylan Mulvaney the face of their women's stuff. And this led to conservative grifters with a message they must push. You need to boycott all woke companies. Stop buying any of their products. Hit them where it hurts. I mean, maybe just ignoring them and not paying any attention to their commercials might be a better idea, because then they'll stop doing it and move on to something that actually gets engagement. But nah, that couldn't be it. You have to boycott every woke company and grind them into the ground. It's so possible, honestly. But I think they may have forgotten that Pride Month exists, and boycotting all the woke companies in the world might lead them to struggle to stay alive for an entire month. But you've got to have a solution when stupid people are losing their minds. You have to pretend to be a thought leader and get that money, yo. Then there was this girl called Riley Gaines. Now, she is a chick who simply wasn't as good as the greatest women's swimmer of all time, Lia Thomas, and is so butthurt about it, she's gone on some sort of publicity tour just to whine about it. And she went to San Francisco University to bitch about Lia this week, and somehow, going to a university in a city known worldwide for being one thing and one thing only, gay, weirdly, her talk shitting on trans people went down like a lead balloon, and she ended up being chased and bullied by a load of people not happy with what she was saying. I mean, read the room, sweet cheeks. And this led to another outbreak of melting down, this time from Whamming and Ian Miles Chungus, complaining about how women are being pushed out of their own spaces and how it isn't fair. Pushed out of your own spaces, you say? You mean like women have been doing to men for the past 40 years with feminism? You mean like how men and women are totally equal and women should be allowed the same opportunities as men? Okay, fine. So why aren't men allowed the opportunity to compete in women's sport? I mean, we're all equal, aren't we? It's not a one-way street. Equality means equality. How could this possibly happen? 40 years of feminism spent destroying gender norms, eliminating any perceived differences between the sexes, creating a gender-neutral world, and not once did you consider the only logical conclusion to your ideology was men competing against you on an equal footing in everything and us kicking your ass? Because there is actually quite a sizable difference between men and women. Silly me. Of course he didn't. Women considering accountability for their actions. What a dumb thing for me to say. So enjoy your feminism, ladies. You're strong, independent women after all. You don't need no man. It's not our problem to fix your problems anymore. I'm sure you'll do just fine. We're all just going to stand back and respect feminism, just like you wanted. Or you could admit you were wrong, give up the right to vote, and men will fix it for you in 10 seconds. It's your choice. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to see more content like this. Thanks, boy.